If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. On one side, it is Zach Taylor, former quarterback coach with the Rams, before taking the Cincinnati job in 2019. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. This guy's ready to see how they match up in a battle between two Super Bowl contenders.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer.
And they come after him right away and definitely on the first play of the game.
And this is the predicament that a lot of defenders find themselves in, Mike, when the quarterback decides to scramble. They've got two options. Stay in coverage and don't give up the big play over your head, but then it opens up a lot of rush lanes for the quarterback and his legs. But now, in this case, he decides to gamble a little bit. He rolls the dice that he can get to the quarterback and abandon his coverage responsibilities. It pays off, and he's able to come away with a sack.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 11.
Third and 11. They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. A gain of 57 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow forced to his right. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. The Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
14. Rams, nothing. Pearson picking off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team headed back onto the field. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
and these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Oh, a loose football. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, LA will keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
J.K. Scott in punt
Here's J.K.
formation.
Scott now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
Here we go. 180. 180. Start.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
McPherson good on the extra point. And the Bengals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. That will necessitate your ultimate team.
I think in this field position, Mike, with 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Rams, nothing. McPherson to kick off
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of
1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Byron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Wes Jenkins Jr. in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here.
Here we go. Side. 180. Right side. Side.
They go play action for Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Can.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Headed left, buying time. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They run over center with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Right, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover. That's the defensive touchdown.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Shut up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And 2.
They put Adams in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
11. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. So after